So on Friday, I'm listening to an interview on KingWorldNews.com from none other than Andrew Maguire, who was the original whistleblower to the CFTC in regards to JP Morgan and their traders manipulating silver. He called them twice, and both times told them, the CFTC, when manipulation would take place, and I mean down to the day and down to the second of when it would occur. And at that point, the CFTC no longer could hide or deny that they've ever found any wrongdoing, and they had to do a full investigation, which, by the way, is still taking place to this very day, with no lips moving as to what's happening. We're still investigating. We're still investigating. We're still investigating. We're still investigating. The investigation's still open. We're still looking into it. And again, I know all these, position limit rules are going to be set to kick in sometime soon. And I keep telling y'all, it's not really going to matter. But, it mainly because it's the spot month that kicks in first. So the month you're in for a paper contract, you're not allowed to hold a certain number of contracts. No one entity will be able to. That's what these position limit rules will be doing. Then you have every other month, not the spot month. So not the month we're in right now, but every month after that, out to many years out. Months and months and months and months and months, which won't kick in until 2013. Sometime in 2013 from the looks of it. We still don't even have the definition of the word swaps, which is why we can't even get the spot month rules in place yet. And obviously they're dragging their feet on purpose. And as we all saw on whatever, I think Wednesday or whatever, right? Big massive raid on gold and silver, especially silver, naturally. Because we were hitting critical numbers in silver in the charts. Critical, basically you have a high and a low in silver, right? There's this band. Get back on camera here. And when it touches that high and breaks past this level of what they call support, it can go higher. Same with the bottom. If it goes down to, say, $28 or whatever the low is of that band, and it pushes through there, then you might have a new lower low. Well, we hit it the day before, basically. We're touching 37 and change, $38 silver. Naturally, Ben Bernanke is being grilled in front of Congress by Ron Paul. Well, not necessarily Congress, but, these little committees, about the devastating things that having paper currency, having a Federal Reserve does to prices of things, and why gold and silver are the safe things, and they're only going up in price. And while he's giving the speech, the boys, the club, are smashing gold and silver. So that any bozo who decided, hey, I'm going to go see what gold and silver is doing. What's this guy talking about, this old Ron Paul guy? They're going to look out there and say, holy crap, they're massively in the red. What's going on here? And they're not going to go do research and figure out, well, what was it just a few years ago? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19? And it's in the 30s right now? Oh. Even after the smashing? Oh. Well, never mind. 34 and, 67 or something like that. So, I'm listening to this interview, which, of course, why I'm doing this video, and I'm going to link it so you can listen to it. And this whistleblower, Andrew Maguire, has come out and basically has dropped a bombshell on the commodities markets, especially for gold and silver, in that they are going to be, him and whoever else, I'm not sure who the hell is involved specifically, are creating a new precious metals market / exchange that will be directly competing with the Comex and LBMA, which are the ones that we all know are rigged and controlled. And this new exchange cannot and will not be controlled or rigged. It does not issue paper contracts. It is for real gold and silver only. And without me sitting here trying to even come close to explaining to what he explained, you might as well go listen. It's it's technically about 30 minutes. You could probably stop after 25 minutes because towards the end he just goes into some other stuff that's not have anything to do with this. But 25 minutes long, and he goes into detail of why this exchange now, the Comex, right, is going to be old news. It's going to be ancient history. There's nothing that these banker bastards are going to be able to do to stop this new thing from kicking in. And you guys need to hear this. It's fantastic news. The only issue is, as he said, there's a couple things they're waiting to complete before pulling the trigger and making it go live. He said it'll be soon that this thing comes out, this exchange. He wouldn't say how soon, so I can't tell you how soon. None of this matters because this whole time, you and I should have been stacking silver, which I have. I don't know about you. And none of this will matter whether is soon 6 months, is soon a year, is soon a year and a half, is soon 2 years. Doesn't matter. Because we're long-term investors slash financial saviors of ourselves. So I don't care if it's 6 months or 3 months or a year and a half. It doesn't matter to me because I'm still stacking. What was that old song? Was that Phil Collins? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. We're going to change that to stacking. I'm still stacking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So keep stacking. Bottom line, this is good news. And the nice thing about this is, even if the CFTC pretends to play ball with us, we're going to put these these position limits, and we're going to investigate. And we're still investigating, you know, even though we already know the answer and we've already figured out what happened. We're just not going to let you know, and we're going to drag that on forever. And we'll just let you know, 3 years from now, we're still investigating. You know, we're working for you people. We're investigating. 5 years may go by. And everyone's going to be saying, wait a minute, I thought all these, the Dodd-Frank Act and all this stuff, I thought that was supposed to help commodities. None of that even matters. With this new exchange, none of that even matters. They can have all the corrupt CFTC and SEC and anyone else, any other alphabet soup agency they want to throw in. It doesn't matter because they're going to be irrelevant. They're going to be old news. Just like the old saying, if you don't like their system, don't try to fight them or do anything. Don't participate. If everyone decided, not even everyone, just a lot of people decided, I don't like the fact that these banks keep getting bailed out. I voted for a Democrat this time. He voted for that damn thing. Now I'm voting for a Republican. He's re-supporting the new bailout, right? Why are you voting for people who are promising you false promises, for one thing? They're giving it to the banks, so the banks keep getting their way no matter who you bozo and me bozo put in office by voting. What else can I do? What kind of power do I have? Well, I could start a revolution, right, and get locked up for, inciting violence or something. No, it's not going to work. What else could I do? Oh, I know. I'll pull my damn money out of the bank and tell everybody I know they should do the same, and here's why. And if you have a movement like that, pull your money out of the bank, it stops the banks from getting this money because no one's going to use them. So you basically tell them, by taking your money out, so to speak, your bank, your system, this whole damn system is obsolete. I'm not going to participate with it. I'll pull my money out and do what I want with it by myself. I don't need you. I don't need your stupid vault or anything else. I've got the cash in my hand, and I'll pay bills. Matter of fact, I'll be nice, and I'll leave a tiny bit of money in your bank account. I'm not going to leave a lot of money in there. I'll just leave enough to pay 1 month's worth of bills. So when the bank looks at my account, they're going to be like, oh, no, I'm not one of these guys who just barely has enough money in the account at all times. Yep, sorry about your luck. So you don't participate. So by not participating in the paper fiat exchanges, commodity exchanges, gold and silver specifically, you're telling them we don't care what you do or don't do. It doesn't matter. You want to investigate? Go ahead. You don't want to investigate? Don't. Why? Because we have this brand new exchange coming online that doesn't give a crap about your exchange and is going to pull all the volume, or a lot of it, away from your exchange and into this new one. And this guy goes on to explain that. So check this little MP3 out. You can right-click it in the link below and then save as, or save target as, and save it to your desktop to listen to. Or I think if you just click it, it may just pop up in a browser. I usually like to save it, so I can always have a copy of it. Anyways, take care.